The sky fractured with light. High above Earth, a geometric anomaly, black as the void and shimmering with an inner iridescence, appeared without warning. Governments scrambled, astronomers speculated, and fear spread like wildfire. They called it the obelisk, but no one knew what it was or why it had come. When it began broadcasting an encrypted signal, the brightest minds on the planet worked tirelessly to decode it. Days turned into weeks. Then came the breakthrough. The signal was an invitation. Captain Elena Markov of the Icarus Initiative, Earth's most advanced space exploration vessel, stared at the holographic briefing hovering before her. The obelisk signal was finally understood. A series of coordinates leading deep into interstellar space. The message ended with 3 words in perfect English. "Bring your best." "How convenient," Elena muttered, pacing her quarters. Her crew had been handpicked for the mission: engineers, scientists, soldiers, and one enigmatic xenolinguist, Dr. Raylan Voss, whose reputation as a prodigy was eclipsed only by whispers of his unorthodox methods. The Icarus launched its state-of-the-art warp drive folding space into submission. The journey to the coordinates took mere hours, but the anticipation stretched like an eternity. When they arrived, they found nothing, just an expanse of emptiness. Then the obelisk appeared, disobeying every known law of physics. It shimmered and split open, revealing a vast interior. The crew was compelled to enter, drawn by an inexplicable pull. Inside, they encountered a labyrinth of alien technology, its design equal parts chaos and precision. The walls seemed alive, shifting in response to their movements. Elena's team set to work, cataloging and analyzing. Voss, however, wandered off, entranced by glyphs etched into the surfaces. "This isn't a machine," he whispered. "It's a test." The test began without warning. The obelisk conjured simulations, each tailored to exploit the crew's fears and weaknesses. One by one, they faced challenges that pushed them to their limits. An engineer forced to solve an impossible equation while suffocating. A soldier reliving her worst battlefield failure with no way to change the outcome. Each success came at a cost. For Elena, the test was leadership. The obelisk presented her with 2 doors. Behind one was her crew. Behind the other, a lever that promised to end the obelisk's menace, but at the cost of everyone aboard the Icarus. "You have a choice," the obelisk's voice boomed. It was both mechanical and disturbingly human. "Humanity's strength lies in sacrifice. Choose." As the trials escalated, the crew's unity frayed. Paranoia took root. Voss's obsession with deciphering the glyphs alienated him from the others. He claimed they held the key to the obelisk's purpose. "It's not here to destroy us," he argued. "It's preparing us." "For what?" Elena demanded. "Ascension." The final trial brought clarity. The obelisk revealed its creators, an ancient civilization that had reached the pinnacle of technological and moral evolution. They had seeded the galaxy with these artifacts, challenging emerging species to prove their worth. Humanity's greatest strength, the obelisk declared, was its resilience, its capacity to endure, adapt, and overcome. But there was a catch. The obelisk's creators had perished millennia ago, victims of their own hubris. Their final message was a warning. Evolution without restraint leads to annihilation. The tests were not just a trial but a mirror. Humanity was at a crossroads. The choice was clear: ascend with caution or repeat the cycle of destruction. Elena chose her crew over the lever, refusing to sacrifice the few for the many. The obelisk's response was cryptic. A leader who values life sows the seeds of survival, but the path forward will demand greater sacrifices. The Icarus returned to Earth, its crew forever changed. The obelisk vanished, leaving humanity with a warning and a gift: blueprints for technology far beyond their understanding. The final glyph, translated by Voss, read, "Your future is not written. Choose wisely." The years that followed saw humanity grappling with the consequences of the obelisk's gifts. Nations united to decode the alien blueprints, constructing technologies that reshaped life on Earth and beyond. Energy shortages became a relic of the past. Diseases were eradicated, and humanity's first interstellar ships began charting the cosmos. Yet the obelisk's warning haunted every advance. Elena, now a celebrated leader, was called upon to oversee humanity's expanding frontier. As Earth's first interstellar colony flourished, tensions brewed among the settlers. The advanced technology had simplified survival, but old human flaws, greed, power struggles, and fear remained. "We've been given a second chance," Elena said in a broadcast to the settlers. "Let's not squander it." Meanwhile, Voss's work with the Interstellar Ethics Commission became increasingly fraught. Reports of rival nations weaponizing alien technology reached his desk. He sought Elena's counsel. "The obelisk trusted us," he said, "but trust is a fragile thing." "Then we remind the world why we were chosen," Elena replied. The turning point came during an exploratory mission to a nearby star system. A second artifact, eerily similar to the obelisk, was discovered. This one, however, was dormant. As teams studied it, they unearthed glyphs that hinted at other tests, ones humanity might still face. Among the glyphs was a dire warning: fail the next trial, and extinction follows. Elena and Voss convened with Earth's leaders. Debates raged. Could humanity risk awakening another artifact? Could they afford not to? The final decision fell to Elena. The activation of the second artifact unleashed a cascade of events. Unlike the first, this obelisk presented no tests. Instead, it transmitted a signal across the galaxy. Within weeks, alien responses began arriving. Some were offers of alliance, others stark threats. Humanity realized they were no longer alone, nor the only species to face the trials. "The obelisk wasn't just a test," Voss said, staring at the incoming data. "It's a beacon, a call to arms." Elena felt the weight of her choice more than ever. Humanity stood on the brink of a galactic reckoning. Their resilience had carried them this far, but now, it was their unity that would determine their survival. Alien envoys soon arrived, their forms and languages as varied as the stars themselves. Some, like the insectoid Zurith, offered guidance, recounting their own harrowing trials with the obelisks. Others, like the enigmatic and predatory Kavarak, viewed humanity as a threat to be neutralized. The Zurith shared ancient maps of the galaxy, pointing to worlds where more artifacts lay dormant. They warned humanity against activating too many at once. Balance is the key. Their envoy, Shrylix, hissed. The artifacts are both boon and burden. Despite these alliances, skirmishes erupted. The Kavarak deployed stealth fleets, attacking Earth's fledgling colonies. In response, the unified governments of Earth accelerated their military efforts, retrofitting their ships with alien-derived technology. Elena, at the helm of the first joint interstellar fleet, led a decisive counterstrike against a Kavarak outpost. The battle was fierce, pushing the fleet's untested capabilities to their limits. Elena's command and humanity's grit turned the tide, but the victory came at a cost. Dozens of lives were lost, and the galaxy watched humanity's growing might with wary eyes. Back on Earth, Voss uncovered a shocking truth hidden within the second artifact's glyphs. The obelisk creators had predicted that every species would eventually face an ultimate trial, a galaxy-wide convergence where all who had been tested would either unite or annihilate each other. "This is the true endgame," Voss told Elena. "The obelisks are preparing us for the convergence." With this revelation, Elena called for a summit of allied species. She shared Voss's findings, urging cooperation over conflict. "We stand at a precipice," she said. "The obelisks taught us resilience, but only unity will see us through what's coming." The summit ended with a fragile alliance, bolstered by the shared knowledge of the obelisks. Yet the specter of the Kavarak loomed, and whispers of dissent echoed even among humanity's closest allies. As humanity ventured deeper into the stars, they carried the weight of the obelisk's lessons and the knowledge that the greatest test was yet to come. Elena's final words to her crew before their next mission became a rallying cry. "We've faced the unknown and endured. Together, we'll forge a future worthy of the stars."